Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we went ahead and gave everyone a bit of a level up. We're now all level 19, which is absolutely fantastic. Oh, right, I can switch on sharing Incredible Might, which is interesting, but I'll stick with what I have for now. So many abilities, so few I ever actually use. Oh right, I have an electric breath weapon. Something to keep in mind. Anyway, we're going to give a rest, see if there's any stuff we need to take care of in the crusade, and then we're going to actually head out. Let's go with... You know what? We are going to be heading out. We should take the one that actually gives us... Let's see... Cheese crostata. We'll go with that. Every living soul in a moment of weakness reaches for something. A purpose, a dream, happiness, or hatred. What do you reach for in those moments, Rachel? You who claim to be unhindered by emotion. What I reach for in such moments is discipline, and the stark awareness that of all that will be lost if I surrender to weakness. You know what? Fair enough. So, is anything happening now? Because I'm pretty sure we were on the... Okay. Well, we should still check because we went to rest just before the day ticked over, so there may be a change in the day for the Crusade affairs. And we do have Defenders of Freedom. We could get more Yama Azadas, but we're currently working on Royal Conscription, which is actually going to be a good thing. It's going to take a while, but it's fine. Studying the crystal. Alright, Remains of the Colorless one. Logistics is close to leveling. That'll happen soon enough. And our forces. You can move on to where you were going. And Setsuna. You... Okay, you can't get to anything there. Interesting. Let's try and clear out some of these. Let's start with you. Alright. Plagued Smilodons and Plagued Wolves. Well, we'll start with a Fireball. Take out these two. Wiped out them. There go all them. Now we just need to take out the Smilodons, which is going to be relatively easy. There we go. And there we go. Not hard at all. A pack of plagued beasts had settled in what remained of an ancient war camp. As one Crusader bard told it, the camp likely belonged to warriors who followed Aradin into battle against the demonic invasion around 300 years ago. After clearing the camp, the Crusaders collected everything of value and left. Okay, and we got another here, which is all gargoyles. They're tanky, but this shouldn't be a problem. Boom. Yeah, the main thing is these guys are tanky. Go ahead and whittle them down a bit more. Oh right, you can fly. You guys are gonna stay here. And throw out another fireball. Whittle those gargoyles down a little bit, please. Oh, wait, they're tanky, but they're not going to be able to do much. Right. This is just going to take a while.
Huh?
Hey, those are stunned. Nice. Alright, let's throw out another fireball. I can at least whittle down those two. And we can just about wipe out that gargoyle group. Let him be stunned. We'll whittle down the others. You may as well heal yourself a bit. And that one is stunned again. Let's go with a Scorching Ray. Yeah, this one is just gonna take a while. You guys can't do anything more. Almost wiped him out, which is nice. And another firebolt. Yeah, they're tanky, but that's about all they are. Down go you. Down go you. And that just leaves these guys. Okay, so the difference between the Yama-Azatas and Clerics is Yama-Azatas can only cast the Cure once. And there we go. Just a bunch of annoying gargoyles. That took a while to kill, but we got them. At the bottom of the small ravine where gargoyles used to dump their victims, warriors find many broken bones and punctured skulls. The warriors erect a burial mound of stones over the remains, but the belongings of the dead that failed to interest the winged monsters were retrieved and sent to the army's treasury. Okay. Setsuna, you can... I think you can deal with that. Let's see. Vanguard, axe throwers. Fireball first, which will probably wipe these out. Almost did. Down go those axe throwers. You can do a ton to that one. And again. You can't reach, but you do need to get closer, so charge on in. Ooh, you can reach that one. You did nothing. And there we go. Beautiful. Surrounding the enemy camp was a palisade bearing the bodies of unfortunate clerics impaled on its spikes. The soldiers removed the remains of those martyrs carefully, then buried them with honors. The Crusaders' hearts are overflowing with the desire to make the enemy pay, as if gods themselves instigated the flames of rage in their souls. Ooh. Oh, I'm close to getting to a fort, which I do need to deal with. I can... what is that? Whites. Ooh. I can clear out the whites. That fort is going to be tricky, though. Let's clear out the whites. Alright, go with a fireball. Good, those are dead. Okay, the whites are going to be a bit tanky, but I can take care of them. Just whittle them down about equally. And now I want you all to wait. There you go. Nice! Stunned him. Alright, throw out another fireball. Shoot those. The stunned ones, they're fine. Hit these ones again. Can you stun these? No, you couldn't. Alright, firebolt. Oh, those are still stunned. You know what? Can you finish off those? Yes, you can. And now we just got the stunned group to deal with. Which ain't gonna take too long. Stunned again. Okay, these guys are actually very useful. I'm gonna need to keep an army of them. Almost. And there we go. Having exterminated the Ravener dragons and their undead slaves, the Crusaders discover a huge cave full of treasures. The greed of those dragons was so insatiable that they couldn't abandon their trove even after death. I see. And this will take us over to there. Okay, and we'll be able to clear out that army and move on. Tyrant's Keep is being, I'm pretty sure it's being worked on. Upgrades being built and all, I think. Nothing is built yet. Oh! I never actually, started construction, did I? Okay, clearly we need to take it. Or build in it. Alright, so this is kind of a forward place. We'll build a citadel. We'll build a watchtower. And... let's go with another hospital. Yeah, more construction is fine. And that'll be all of that. So... all of this stuff is dealt with. I do have, like, a place I need to go to investigate a thing. There's something I missed, but anyway. Alright, so... Reminder, the quests we happen to have here. We've dealt with the Free Crusaders, that's all perfect. Secrets of Creation, I need to actually find the things. I should have... There is one that I would have been able to do before, but I think I missed the thing. So I need to find the stones for it. I can ignore that. I can ignore this. That's a main quest. Sealkind is somewhere. That's a main quest. Spinner of Nightmares is somewhere. Galfrey. That's a main quest. Dragon Burial Ground. Chili Creek, I should go back to. And I'll deal with Midnight Isles later once I reach level 20. Nenio is going to be a later thing. Finian, we need to deal with Bladesmith, that is true. The Hell Knight Outpost. That's nearby, we need to do that. Dayron we can deal with later. Endgame is later. Okay. So, what we need to do... Regil, you're nearby. So, that's what we're going to take. Regil, we need to deal with you. I'll take... You know what? I haven't taken you in a while, Camellia. Dayron, Lan, and Nenio. Okay, so... For locations, we do have... Wait, where's Chili Creek? There's Chili Creek. We'll go there later. I think there was something down here that we missed. Somewhere around here. We'll pick it up later. There is all this stuff down here, including something we need to pick up down here. That's the trap to the other. Closed portals to the ineluctable prison, so there's a few places that we can go to for that. Spinner of Nightmares Den, Bladesmith Workshop, Old Sarkorian Mines. Yeah, we've got a bunch of things over here to deal with. And we do need to go up there. We can go to the Dragon Burial Ground afterwards. You know, I like that idea. We'll start by heading to the Hell Knight Outpost. Hey? Huh, what's going on here? Regil, why don't you have your mount? Sol! Slowly, barely moving, a formless figure shuffles toward you. When it finally draws near, you realize it's Chief Sol. But the state of him. The wound has desiccated him, drained him of his last vestiges of strength. His clothes are caked in blood, his eyes are glazed and rolling in his head, and black saliva trickles from his limply gaping mouth. Sol! Is this really you? Sol, what are you doing here? Sol stares at you for a while as if he doesn't recognize you, but his awareness slowly sharpens.
Commander, to Dresden. I'm going to Dresden. Need to gather. Rescue.
Easy, easy. We'll rescue everyone, alright, Sol? The commander is back. Everything's going to be fine. Where are the other mongrels?
Shava, Melik, his lair. They're all there.
Do you know where his lair is? Sol gestures vaguely in the direction he came from.
There.
Lan gives you a worried look. He's not himself. We need to get him to the healers first. Maybe he'll remember something once he gets some rest. We're going back. You'll need help immediately.
Thank you. Commander. You're the commander. Need to get to Dresden. There. We'll talk there.
Right. We need to talk to Sol immediately. He should be right over here. Sol is looking better. His wounds have been bandaged, his gaze is more lucid, and yet he's still not the same peaceful old man you left in Dresden. His haggard, pale face bears the mark of emaciation and death.
The commander is back. So am I. I can't believe it.
You must be charmed or something. I bet Savamelik thinks you must have died long ago, but here you are, wheezing away. Come on then, tell us what happened. We need to hurry. What happened to the Mongols while I was gone?
At first, nothing unusual. We were just living our lives. But then the whole tribe got stricken with something. It was like a disease. Your arms shake, your legs shake. It tears you from the inside. Nobody knew anything about it. And then one night, we all woke up. can't remember what came next. I remember opening my eyes, and I'm walking out the gate. The guard stops me, and I say, Lady Anevia's orders. He doesn't believe me, and I just grab him and... Oh, I don't remember. I really don't.
Sol shakes his head as if trying to drive away the dark thoughts.
Like a nightmare it was. I remember us walking a long way. I remember the white eyes of a demon, people screaming. It's sickening to remember.
I can guess what was happening there. Savamelik performed his vile ritual again.
Yes, he fed them human flesh, and when that wasn't enough for some, he would sting them with his poison. Those who survived became something else.
Why were you wandering alone in the wound? Sol's face crumples as if he's about to cry.
I'm old, weak, good for nothing. Not even for being a demon slave. They poured blood down my throat, and still I couldn't get the power all our tribesmen got. So the demon just said, Begone, carrion, let the wound kill you. You're on your last legs all the same. Useless I am.
No, you're not useless. Savamelik underestimated you, but you beat him. You survived, and you made the journey back. All I could ever wish for is to be half as tough as you are, Sol. Do you remember where Savamelik is holed up?
Yes, there were ruins. Valley of Temples, he called them.
Sol frowns as he searches his memories.
He said something about a city hanging over a rift. An ancient city.
The city of Iz. It's a funny coincidence that we need to go there anyway. Although it's not much of a surprise, really. The demons are either cowards or idiots. So that's probably why Savamelik is sticking close to Iz, so he can turn tail and run back to his friends if things get ugly. How are you feeling? Sol looks at his shaking hands.
I'm done. Done, Commander. My service is over. He said his poison makes us stronger, but my body can't take it. My time is short. If only I could know that my tribe will return, then I could lie down and die in peace.
I'll bring your people back, trust me. We will, Chief. I've sworn to destroy Savamelik no matter what it takes, and I'll keep my word.
Maybe you can't. Maybe there's no bringing them back anymore. Whoever's poisoned is poisoned forever. But seeing them before I go, even like that, would be a blessing.
Hey now, the commander has already promised you that we'll get everyone back. Don't make her reconsider. And don't you go dying on us before we get back, you hear? Go with land to find Savamelik and the mongrels. Somewhere over by Iz. We'll go find him. So if it's somewhere over by Iz, that means... Valley of Temples. We can't get there now, we'll have to get there later. We have cleared a way to the trap of the other, though. That's something we can work on getting to. But yeah. I am going to end this episode here. Next episode, we're going to go to the Hell Knight's outpost with Regil and get that all straightened out. Then we'll head to the Dragon Burial Ground and get that settled. I'm sure Ivy will be happy about that. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44. I'll say names fly. That is me, Regil, Camellia, Darren, Lan, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.